We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome
It's been a minute, man. We back.
Stadium in Santa Clara. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way
I had to gorilla glue my headset because it broke. But we back. We got the mic on. We live. We live.
Touchback as that sails over the end line.
Get live. Dribbling the ball. Let's see what he got for us.
Now the first carry here for Tom.
Ooh, that sounded like that hurt.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. And it's Reuben Foster in on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's Goff now on second down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
That's certainly going to be a key to this.
No, ma'am.
Forward, and that time they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, here's Goff. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there.
Let's go!
And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
Let me go and get settled in. Let me go and get settled in. Golly, nigga. Let me go and get settled in.
This off to his fullback, and he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Lord Jesus.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. There to make the tackle.
I got a lot of plays I can run on 3rd down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. And incomplete here on 3rd down.
Hey, we got one-on-one. He just didn't catch it.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there.
That was a good play call because I was looking.
Motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah,
I was looking for the flat, but he played it. So
if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley.
Hell yeah, we know you was running that toss. And Brandon Cooks hurt.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line. But
depending on how long he hurt.
To play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better.
Because now we ain't got to match him up by speed.
Take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
To throw on second down is gone. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And now running right through it. And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play there. Goff to Kupp. 41 yards.
Here we go.
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First down, it's gone. Finding room inside the 40. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. A good pickup there at 22.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision. And receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
On first down, it's Gurley. They find some open field here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017. And I think you can't let him run wild here.
What do you think, 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
They go play action with Gurley. Now gone. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. First catch of the game for Cooks. It'll be a first down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
He's going to get it running right. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. A shotgun snap for Goff. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up.
It took a while for it to come open, because that dude was there originally.
Incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay, because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
He finds Reddick complete. And it's a fumble. And the Rams have got it back. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
A play fake to Gurley. Now Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Off play action. Here's Goff. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down. We documented it last week. They played so well defensively. 4 interceptions. Tried to get their hands on another one there.
And when you've had 4 the previous week, you are just itching for more the very next week. And there was a great opportunity. It went by the wayside, but let's not underscore what's going on.
Touchdown, L.A.
Oh, my God. The dude got in the way and knocked me off the ball.
Touchdown on the year.
Oh, my goodness. What a fucking glitch.
Here for 6 points.
What a fucking glitch.
Zerline good with a PAT.
What a fucking glitch.
To 10-0.
What a fucking glitch. Instead of blocking him, he came and hit me and knocked me off the thing, and then the ball hit him, and then he picks it up.
Here's Dante Pettis on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The 49ers getting set to trot out there. And this is a unit that, to be frank,
I'm like, they have been bailing his ass out all game.
Turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Escapes the defender. There he goes left side. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
That's what I'm talking about.
A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. Gold able to tack on the extra point. Gold now out to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Solomon Thomas there on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, here's Goff. And that's complete to Cooks. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
I don't do all that spinning shit.
There, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Somebody missed an assignment. He was waving his arms saying, hey, I'm wide open. They found him.
You think? You think? I mean, he was so wide open. Did you see he was just windmilling like he was Don Quixote or somebody out there? And then they found him for a really nice gain.
Now Goff. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out.
We did exactly what we were supposed to do on that play. I took the flat, he took the middle.
The ball needs to come out quicker because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Now on second down, this is Gurley. And Gurley,
we're going to get one of them.
Fumbles the football. It's loose.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
We're going to get one of them.
From the 50, it's gone. Man open, it's Cup. He's
damn.
And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone to the chalk of the 20. A big 30-yard play on third. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Ahmad Brooks in on the stop.
Oh,
much of an impact in the running game
you just broke a rule.
Run, not much is going to change in that area.
Oh,
he hasn't been able to get anything.
Just got his ass. Ooh, you just broke a rule, man.
And really, the offensive line not helping him much.
Oh.
76, tell him. 76. 76. Our ball.
Out of the gun. Gone. Dumps it off to Gurley.
Golly.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Todd Gurley, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead. Getting your back involved. What's the
Ooh, he broke a rule.
The Oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
And that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now the Notre Dame man, this is Theo Riddick. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
21.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by a key
computer bailed his ass out, man. I swear.
Bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. Now it's the Florida Atlantic alum. This is Alfred Morris. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Now it's Breida. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. At 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
It don't take that long to pick a play, Rico. Come on.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Two minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back here right after this. Here's Breida. And that play goes.
Oh, he got out of that quarter stuff.
Losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Over the middle to Kittle, complete. He got 29 yards that time.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And it's incomplete.
Come on, man.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Run.
He was looking for Theo Riddick there. And that'll make it 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively.
Golly, he just didn't run. If you get around him, that's touchdown.
I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time to change things. Garoppolo now. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big 1st down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo.
I tried to throw it away. They wouldn't even let me do it.
The 15-yard line. Samson Abukum leading the surge there.
I tried to throw it away. They wouldn't even let me throw it away.
It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14.
21, 11.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he's going to go down again. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? Here's Garoppolo to throw. Looking for Garcon. He's got it. Touchdown 49ers. Pierre Garcon. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. Gold with the extra point, and that trims the lead down to 9. Gold now out to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a 1st down throw, gone. Then he'll find his target, Woods. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds across the 35-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, Goff. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now Goff on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be.
Now he ain't got a choice. He got to throw it deep now.
And now it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
He ain't got a choice now.
They'll pitch it back to Gurley. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. So we've come to halftime. It's the visiting Rams taking the lead to the break. This is taken at the 3. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there, just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up.
I pressed the wrong button.
Yeah, they do. We'll
Damn
see
it.
if they can pick it up. And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
He is hell-bent on running quarters because he's seen somebody on YouTube stop the run with quarters. Lord Jesus.
The blocking assignments, it doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Freedom. Not a whole lot of room to run. Gets it to the 35 after showcasing the great move. Just a 1-yard pickup there.
Got to start watching them YouTube plays, man.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Throwing his Garoppolo on third down.
Ah!
Nowhere to go here. He
God damn it. And every fucking time they give him that.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect.
Shit.
Receivers in their patterns. These are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Time to establish the run game here. Gurley. And able to push his way forward here.
It's literally his defense bailing him out.
5 yards on the carry.
Literally.
On first down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead.
I'm playing the computer right now.
4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 76. Tell him. 76. 76.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. He'll throw underneath for Gurley.
I just waited for you to juke.
Just outside of the 10 at the 11. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
This dude here is horrible at picking plays.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go.
Tell him, get out of that coach selection if you ain't made no playbook.
On the handoff, it's Gurley. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up. And he loses the football a second time. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
The Rams on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
I knew he was cutting back in. That's why I stayed where I was at.
A couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. This just a 24-yard attempt. And Zerline's kick is good. And that will give them a 12-point lead. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
I don't like those quick block sheds he's getting over there.
No gain.
I really don't.
Second down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
They run again with Breida.
Boy.
Again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. The tackle there by Mark Barron.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
The Niners on third down.
Let's see, we're going to block the halfback.
Thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
13.
And then that's it.
Garoppolo looks to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th. Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me? Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call and get that yardage downfield? Anything trying to get going again, but you're right. He definitely took a shot.
Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. From the gun, here's Goff. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job. Finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
His throw caught right around the 6. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets them up 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They come up in an offset eye. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well open. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
That boy hit him with that.
Marquise Goodwin, his first touchdown on the year. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
That wasn't even hard. As soon as you shifted the line, I knew exactly what I needed to do.
And this is back to a 5-point game. Gold now out to kick it away.
Oh, excuse me.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a handoff for Gurley. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Goff now looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Adrian Colbert, he was right there in coverage. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%. Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. It's a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he's on to punt for L.A. Taken in at the 11. Gets around him. A second nice move, a spin. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter.
Please play off. He's not.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that one
damn!
Incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down.
There's definitely contact there.
I couldn't see where the little thing was, so I had to get off the square because doing that, they can pick that bad boy off. I ain't trying to deal with that.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close.
Oh, it keeps glitching.
On 2nd down, and this one incomplete as
well. Oh, my goodness, it keeps glitching.
Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off.
Come on, Madden.
Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
God damn it. Alright, I can go for it right here. In the second half, you have one additional 4th down attempt if it's 4th and 3 or shorter.
Now, before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They run for it with Breida. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Well, I swear they stay on these damn strips.
It'll be 2nd and 6. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
11.
Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. That is caught at the 7. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards on the play. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. To throw is Garoppolo. The quick slant caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the 49ers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Go ahead. 11.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
I think we can figure out why they went for 2 there, right? Up 1. You want to make it a field goal difference if at all possible. They didn't get it. Now they've got to play some defense down the stretch.
Yeah, not much margin for error now for your D. They just have to get it into range. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And the Rams getting set to go now. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Being chased out left. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for gone. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and this is what we saw there. A nice pickup for a 1st down.
On the toss, it's Gurley. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
It's not something that we see every game now. Todd Gurley held below 50 yards, and we are in the 4th quarter. Got to give a lot of credit. They've done a nice job of bottling him up.
They absolutely have. And a lot of times he can still find holes, but there haven't been the holes there. The offensive line hasn't created much space. He's set, and that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, L.A.
Good play call.
Woods His second touchdown on the season. And the Rams have taken the lead here in the fourth. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Man, come on. They quick. How you get a quick animation to pick that bitch back up?
Fail on the try for two. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers.
Oh, okay, so that's mandatory. All right.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to fire one deep. Middle. He's got a man complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across
I
the
promise
40.
you went with the wrong one.
Gain of 37. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense.
Because I promise you I'm going to abuse you.
The deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together.
Ah, you serious? They going to give him that? Oh, my goodness, Madden. Come on.
And they are going to take over right there.
This dude is trash. Y'all bailing him out.
Charles, when plays like that work, it's a thing to behold, but sometimes we see why they're very deep in the playbook.
And how many times have we been in practice and heard all the other guys chirping about, you know, I used to play quarterback in high school, I can do this, until it becomes a game situation. Not quite the same in many cases.
They are bailing his ass out, man. I swear they are.
Second and 4.
This dude was going a totally different direction.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
He gonna have to run and play. He gonna have to run and play. Dumbass. You gonna have to run and play. Don't burn that timeout.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches.
Told you. Boy, I swear, man.
Way down and just take the delay. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Out of the gun. Gone. He's letting it fly for... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The 20. Touchdown, L.A. Brandon Cooks. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. Zerline good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
No words, man.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field.
Damn, and I got one less timeout.
They'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
11.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. Now a desperation throw. And
ball
this
game.
is intercepted, and that should do it. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Of course, cover 4 drop.
Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Yet another carry here tonight for Gurley. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. And the 49ers going to take another timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Another carry now for Gurley. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Tackled that time by Jarquiski Tart. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Goff with a kneel down here, and that should put a conclusion to this one.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. Well, I know at points in this one you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for the Rams, they fall a game under 500 now at 3 up and 4 down. And they'll return home next week to take on the